Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Blackout Tea channel. I hope you guys are having a blessed and a wonderful day. We're going to get into some news, honey. Thank you so much for being here. If you are, do your girl a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. When you're subscribing, make sure that you are turning on your post notification bell so that you guys are made aware each and every time I bring you videos. So, y'all, we getting into this Kandi and Todd divorce going on, okay? Kandi is actually rushing right now and asking the judge to seal the divorce records as the custody battle with Todd ignites, honey, because at this point, Todd is actually trying to get custody of the children. Kandi has not specifically said why they are even getting a divorce, but I think we got a little juice here that we're going to get into. Allegedly, Kandi has caught Todd talking to other women. Okay, so we know what that comes with. You start talking to these other people, and then eventually you start moving and grooving in the wrong direction of doing things. So let's get into the first half of this. Okay, Kandi is again asking the judge to seal her court documents from the public's eye. The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Kandi Burruss, made moves in court to keep her divorce out of the public eye days after her estranged husband, Todd Tucker, demanded primary custody of their kids. On Monday, December 2nd, Burruss, 49, explained to the court that she and Tucker, 52, are public figures working in the entertainment, television, and film industry. Burruss said it was in the best interest of the parties, which were the two kids, Ace, born in 2016, and Blaze, born in 2019, that all financial information, along with information about the kids, be kept confidential. The musician and reality star also asked that filings, testimony, and other evidence be sealed. In her filing, Burruss' lawyer said that is in the best interest of the minor children and that the proceedings and all aspects within be sealed to prevent disclosures on social media, internet, and media at large while the matter is pending before the court and therefore compromising the integrity of the overall proceedings. Tucker has not responded to Burruss' request. As U.S. First reported on November 26, Tucker filed court docs in the exec's online divorce demanding primary custody of the two children. Burruss filed for divorce on November 21st and initially asked for joint custody, but switched her request to primary custody after Tucker asked for sole custody. So you know what we are all are seeing at this point. Somebody wants to make sure that they get a little child support. We don't know if that's what Todd's trying to do. I mean, at the moment, Todd has been doing most of the babysitting, and that's because Kandi does most of the working. However, I think that's why you're trying to clutch on to the babies at this point. As part of this request, Tucker told the court that Burruss was quite quiet, busy, with work and will continue to require her to be away from the children for at least the next several months. In his filings, Tucker's lawyer wrote, the parties have been working cooperatively in an effort to resolve all issues, and Tucker remains committed to continuing his discussions in good faith. Tucker's lawyer said in the hopefully unlikely event that his client and Burruss could not reach a custody agreement, Tucker will be seeking primary custody and joint legal custody in his filing. Tucker made it clear that he believed Burruss was an amazing mother. Tucker wishes to make clear that he recognizes Burruss as a loving and capable parent and remains sincerely hopeful that prior and continued discussions between the parties will bring full resolution of all matters, Tucker's attorney noted in the court docs. As U.S. First reported, Burruss and Tucker are also going back and forth about the prenuptial agreement they signed before their wedding on April 4th, 2014. Everybody remember, child, Mama Joyce been around there, honey, trying to make sure that damn document got signed by every fucking means necessary, okay? Tucker claimed he had a lawyer who had been in contact with Burruss' lawyer about the prenup, but was presented a final draft right before the wedding without his lawyer present. He suggested the prenup may not be enforceable. Tucker's lawyer said the prenup was presented to Tucker without Tucker having counsel, even though Burruss, then counsel, had communicated previously with Tucker's team regarding a potential prenuptial agreement. Burruss' counsel presented the final agreement for signature immediately before the wedding ceremony without any notice or consultation with Tucker's team, who had been significantly engaged in the negotiation process. Child. The attorney added these circumstances raised substantial questions concerning the enforceability of the said document. Burruss scuffled at Tucker's views on the prenup. In her amended petition, we're just listed the date of separation as July 15th. So they're saying that they actually separated back in July. And Kandi is now coming to a decision in the month of November to file for divorce. Burruss said Tucker had a lawyer before the wedding in regard to the prenup. In her filing, Burruss also pointed out that Bravo filmed their wedding preparations, including the prenup negotiations. So obviously, Kandi's going to try to use that footage. Burruss noted that Tucker has filmed, announcing that he has and was good to sign the prenup after speaking to his lawyer. So Kandi is saying, baby, we got the juice, okay? We got the juice on film, okay? All right. So let's get into the reason why, guys. So like I said, allegedly, honey, Todd has been in the streets just like all these other goddamn men been in the streets lately, honey. So star Kandi Burruss allegedly caught Todd Tucker talking to other women before she filed the divorce report. Kandi Burruss' estranged husband, Todd Tucker, was reportedly talking to other women behind the Real Housewives of Atlanta stars back before their split. Although the breakup came as a shock to fans last month, a source told People that they'd been experiencing marriage troubles for a while now. Kandi was not happy because she found out that Todd had been talking to other women behind her back, the source said. She had no idea, the source added. And you know what, Kandi, I feel like Todd had been given low sly, low shifty sly, he did things. You know, he been talking out of the neck to her in some of the interviews or sometimes while they were online. And then there was another time where, he mentioned that, Kandi, I got the, like, Kandi gave it up to him within a week or two or something, child, of them starting to date, trying to make her look, real faulty to People, is what he was trying to do. Tucker and Burruss reps immediately responded to page 6 request for comment. Burruss, 49, and Tucker, 52, split last month after 11 years of marriage. During an Amazon Live on November 24th, the songwriter admitted that their split had been brewing for a while. So all the times you've been seeing me online all smile means nothing, she said. I've been going through it, child. I've been going through it. Life has been life in me. Burruss and Tucker share two children together, Ace 9 and daughter Blaze 6. Although they've reunited multiple times since announcing their split, their divorce is getting ugly in court. Okay, as I thought it would, because I don't think that Todd is just going to walk away with nothing. I do not see that happening. I see him fighting this tooth and nail. Tucker requested primary custody of their two kids and questioned their prenup in the response to Burruss' divorce petition, which he filed on November 26th. The producer suggested that he was pressured into signing the prenup without proper legal representation, according to the court docs. Tucker's attorney claimed in all the document agreements was presented to Tucker without him having that counsel there. So despite that knowledge, Burruss' counsel presented the final agreement still to Tucker immediately before that ceremony, and if the prenup is found to be void, he's demanding that he wants the primary custody and some joint legal custody of the actual kids, um, and potentially alimony, honey. It's leading to the money. It's all just leading down to the money, Kandi. It looks like you're going to have to share that a bit, honey, because I think Todd going to end up running some game, honey. Still, Burruss and Tucker celebrated Thanksgiving together just one day after his filming with their two children, as well as their children from previous relationships. Burruss shares a daughter, Riley, 23, with an ex, Russell Spencer, while Tucker shares a daughter, Kayla, 29, with an ex, Kima Parker. The escaped singer shared on Instagram alongside a family photo, Happy Thanksgiving, I am truly enjoyed my day with my fam. I hope you enjoyed yours. Now I feel stuffed like a turkey and need to lay down. Addressing Tucker missing from the photo, she later commented, before anyone assumes anything, Todd came earlier to eat with us, but he wasn't there for the pic. He was not left out or anything like that. So Kandi is still making it her business to try to make things look cordial to the public. And that's y'all know typically Kandi, okay? But Kandi has already said she has been going through it. So I believe now that she's actually in this situation and really, really going through it, she's actually feeling it. She's just trying to go about it. Seems like they're trying to be grown ups about it. But at the end of the day, I think that Todd's going to want something out of the relationship and the marriage. And I see him sort of getting it, simply because Todd is the one that mainly been taking care of the babies, like I said. But Kandi does do what she needs to do as a mother. I just think that Todd's going to end up walking away from something because they're going to use that advantage of him being rushed to sign paperwork. You got a big day, the wedding is already here, people is already there. He's going to make it seem as if he was pushed to do so, okay? And I think that his attorney might have a good fight with him saying that. And all in all, we're just hoping that they can co-parent for the two children that they're actually raising, so that they're able to move forward as a family. Whether or not they come back together, I don't know. I just feel like, Kandi already had invited all this craziness into her marriage, into her relationship, into her home, and into her bedroom when she started doing threesomes with Todd. I feel like Todd got tired of it. He really got sick of it. He probably was thinking to himself, hell, this woman is way more liking women than she does to me. There's something there that changed, okay? Because at one time you couldn't tell the Kandi or say nothing about Kandi motherfucking husband, okay? That mama or that husband or them churn, you wasn't saying nothing. So it's obvious that Kandi had to have found some type of evidence to make her say, okay, this is it. I've given it my all, and I'm just gonna go ahead and try to redo fix myself and move on. All right, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Do your girl a favor, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notification bells. You know I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Mwah.